So my name is Nic Raw. I work as the head of TRS Property Care within the rent shop. So essentially, I look after a lot of our compliance items. Mainly that involves healthy homes and smoke alarms. So with that, I do most of our assessments within the company and check that the smoke alarms between tenancies are up to standard. In addition to that, we run a garden and maintenance service. So that is essentially my role within the company. So the healthy homes essentially is basically a minimum requirement for all rental properties that's being introduced. This revolves around 5 aspects, and those are heating, ventilation, drainage, draft proofing, and insulation. In terms of the dates required for being able to fully comply with the healthy homes, if we start at the end, the final date for this is the 1st of July 2024. So at that date, all homes, regardless of any movements of tenants, types of tenancies, will need to be compliant. From July this year, all new or renewed tenancies are required to be fully compliant within 90 days of that new tenancy. So, for example, if you have a new periodic tenancy, then within 90 days from the start of that, those houses need to be fully compliant. If you have a fixed term tenancy and the tenant renews that fixed term tenancy, then we have 90 days from the start of the new fixed term. So in terms of proving your compliance, what is required is essentially on your tenancy agreement, you'll need to include now all the aspects that are required, and that can prove your full compliance. Alternatively, you can use the tenancy tribunal landlord declaration form. That is also a way of proving that you are fully compliant, and with that, keeping all records. So records would be invoices, photographs, etc. Alternatively, you can also get an external third-party company to come in, assess the house, and then do the improvements and supply a full compliance certificate after all of that. In touch with me to ask any extra questions, or would like to have an assessment done on one of your rental properties, you're welcome to get in touch with me through any of the managers at the rent shop or through any of the contact inquiry forms that are used on the website.